Please identify yourself.
I am Attorney Joel Tobera, Your Honor, the former chief of AOTCD Death Investigation Unit, and currently the chief of the Anti-Illegal Drugs Division, Your Honor.
Let the record state so.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, and to the honorable members of this chamber. I will belie the allegation or the statement of the resource person that Mr. Matobato gave his statement somewhere else, because Mr. Matobato appeared personally before the NBI on September 4 of 2014. We have records to show. Apart from this statement, we video and photograph the incidents. Moreover, Your Honor, insofar as the medico-legal report is concerned, considering that Mr. Matobato claimed that he was tortured sometime of June 2014, part of our report, and may I read, Your Honor, herein complainant submitted himself to the NBI Medical Legal Division, meaning to say, we at the NBI DIU referred him for medical legal examination as a standard operating procedure in cases of this nature. On June 4, 2015, in order to obtain evidence of the physical torture that he was made to undergo under the hands of subjects Danao and Medina, due to Medical Legal Division's lack of proper equipment, meaning the NBI, Your Honor, Matobato was advised by the attending officer to secure a chest X-ray from another medical facility, the result of which will be used by the MLD in coming up with their official medical findings. So that, Your Honor, in the second statement, which was referred by the resource person, there was already a medical legal examination report. Because on June 5, 2015, after having received and examined Matobato's recent chest X-ray, Dr. Evelyn B. Ignacio, Medical Legal Division of the NBI, released an official report indicating that radiologic report of chest on June 23, 2015 gave negative chest findings. However, Dr. Ignacio reported having found a healing wound left buttock, lower medial aspect measures 0.3 times 0.3 centimeter in diameter. That explains the lack of medical legal report in the September 4, 2014 sworn statement of Matobato, Your Honor.
But you were able to secure one subsequently.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there any doubt in your mind as an investigator whether that particular medical certificate obtained later than September 4 was not representative of the alleged acts of torture that Mr. Matobato has complained about? You accepted the medical certificate, correct? Because it formed part, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that it formed part of your so-called evidence in filing torture case. You accepted it. Do you understand my question? Since kayo po ang nag-file ng kaso, kasama si Mr. Matobato as a private complainant, ganun naman ho talaga ang mga kaso sa NBI, di ho ba? Pag iniimbestigahan nyo na muna whether merong private complainant o wala. Kasi meron din po mga kaso na nagmomoto proprio investigation din po ang NBI, right?
Yes,
Sa
Your Honor.
kasong ito, meron private complainant. Si Mr. Matobato mismo, an alleged victim of torture. Pero, finailan nyo nag-file kayo ng kaso sa DOJ, specifically the National Prosecution Service. Ibig pong sabihin, ng pag-file nyo ng kaso, ay meron kayong what? Prima facie case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Naniniwala kayo, at least at your level, as investigators, na posible nagkaroon nga ng alleged torture as claimed by your private complainant. Correct.
That's right, Your Honor, because apart from our findings, it passed through our legal division and the
Na nag-i-evaluate.
findings of our legal
That is
division
also your
staff.
SOP. Bago
Yes,
niyo
Your
po
Honor.
pina-file ang isang kaso, let's say sa National Prosecution Service of the DOJ or the Office of the Ombudsman or any other forum or venue, pinapa-evaluate niyo muna yan sa legal. And the legal division agreed that there is probable cause for the filing of charges at the investigator's level, not necessarily the prosecutor's level.
That's
Tama
right,
po.
Your Honor.
Okay. So narinig nyo na po? SPO3 Lascanas, o opinion nyo na naman po yung sinasabi nyo kanina about the medical certificate?
Your
Opinion
Honor.
o speculation?
Your Honor, as an investigator, Your Honor, it is a basic to submit the alleged victim of physical injury or torture for the medical legal officer to determine if there was really a torture or it might be a self-inflicted injury.
Tama po yan. That's the whole purpose of that requirement. It's a legal requirement for medical, na magkaroon ng medical examination. Now, ito pong tanong ko po sa inyo. Kaya po kayo ganyan, ini-insist nyo yung tungkol sa medical certificate is dahil dinideny nyo nga, tinatanggi nyo na tinorture nyo si Mr. Matobato. Totoo? At
Personally, Your Honor, hindi niya ako na-charge
dinideny
dito.
nyo o hindi?
Wala pong torture, Your Honor.
At ano po yung sabi nyo? Hindi kayo chinarge?
Ang charge po niya sa akin, Your Honor, arbitrary detention. But when he appeared dito, Your Honor, sa Senate, sinabi niya na I was part of the torture. Hindi po totoo yun.
Kasama po yan sa charges na final ni Mr. Matobato at ng NBI. I don't think itatanggi yan ng NBI. Pakitanggi na lang please kung hindi totoo na yung charges na final nyo against SPO3 Arthur Lascanas, as well as, can you again correct me if I'm wrong, Ronald Lau, kasama po, kinasuhan, Attorney Tuvera?
Your Honor, I will check the records of this case because there were policemen who were not part of the charges. For example, he is claiming that the resource person is claiming that only arbitrary detention was filed against him. I will check on the records, Your Honor, and I will inform the Honorable Committee later on, because I brought with me the whole record of this case.
Because my notes say na hindi lang arbitrary detention as defined in Section 3, Article 124 of the Revised Penal Code, but also Anti-Torture Law, Republic Act Number 9745. Tapos kung babasehan po natin sa sinasabi ni Mr. Matobato, yung mga di umano na nag-participate sa kanyang pag-torture, aside from this resource person, is it Ronald Lau, Jay Francia, Donito Ubales, Rizalino Aquino, and Jim Tan. So my next question, also to the NBI, it's okay if you can't answer it now, sino-sino dito sa mga inakusahan ni Mr. Matobato na nag-torture sa kanya ang eventually kinasuhan niyo sa National Prosecution Service of the DOJ? Our
Our report states, Your Honor, that the following police officers were charged by our Death Investigation Unit. Police Senior Superintendent Vicente Danao, SPO1 Renante B. Medina, SPO2 Rizalino G. Aquino, SPO2 Bienvenido C. Furog, and SPO4 Arthur B. Lascanas. Nature of cases, Your Honor. For subjects Danao and Medina, violation of RA 9745 or the Anti-Torture Act of 2009. Second case, violation of Section 2 of RA 7438, an act defining certain rights of persons arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation. And C, violation of Article 124 of the Revised Penal Code, meaning arbitrary detention. And for subjects Aquino, Furug, and Las Cañas, violation of Article 124 of the Revised Penal Code as amended, or arbitrary detention, Your Honor.
So insofar as you are concerned, arbitrary detention po, insofar as SPO3 Las Cañas, ang pagkaso sa kanya.
Yes, Your Honor.
Even if the claim of Mr. Matobato was that it was Las Cañas who took charge of his torture, at yung torture po ay naganap doon sa IDMB DCPO office.
Yes, Your Honor, that was the claim, but after our investigation, we came up with this conclusion upon evaluation also by our legal division, that only Danao and Medina were charged of...
Because they're the ones who directly and personally participated in the alleged acts of torture. I guess. Yan po ang dahilan kung bakit sila ang kinasuhan nyo, yung dalawa lang. Dalawa lang po ba yun?
Dalawa po yung...
Because they are the ones who directly participated
Yes,
in the
Your Honor.
alleged acts of torture
Yes, Your Honor.
based on your own findings as an investigative body.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi yung iba, hindi diretso, hindi personal or direct participation in the acts of torture.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that is the explanation.
Secretary Danino, your time is up.
Well, as I said, Mr. Chair,
You can appeal to
It's
the
still-
other members
it's
here
still-
if you like.
it's still a lot of questions from me because I'm just trying to clarify everything that Mr. Matobato has stated relative to this resource person, SPO3, Arthur Lascanas. So I would very much want to continue with my questioning at a proper time. Perhaps during the second round, I do not want to abuse the liberality of my colleagues. Thank you.
That is understood. Thank you very much.